Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video I'll be opening and assembling LEGO Ideas set 40335, which is the space rocket ride. I picked this up at a toy fair a few weeks ago. That's the front, that's the back of the box. I'm going to open this box carefully. Comes with 3 bags. This is a LEGO's idea set, and it was actually built by a guy called Mark Smiley. We'll open the bags up. It's actually based on those rides you actually see in the supermarkets and stuff like that, where the kids sit on them and they move around. So this was I think you had to spend about £90 on the amusement park, LEGO amusement park stuff to actually get this set, but I don't live near enough a LEGO store, fortunately, to actually be able to get things like that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have any money. So fortunately, I keep my eyes open on Facebook selling sites and various places, and if I see something I like, I pick it up. We have a small child as a figure, and the legs are static. He has one face, which is good, and there should be a hairpiece in here as well. If you look at the body on here, he has a LEGO spaceman. It's like Benny the Spaceman from the LEGO movie. Has his face on it, and he has the LEGO spaceship orbiting his head, which is really cool. So it's a variation on the LEGO space logo, and he has like his Mark's t-shirt there. So those long sleeve type t-shirts. We'll put him there. We start off with the base, which is a black black 10x6 base plate. And we have a grey 6x1 base plate. Then we have 4 of these grey 3x1 right angle pieces. These go on the base. This is what I mean by a grey 3x1 right angle piece, just in case. They go on like that. Then we have a dark blue 3x2 base plate with a black the black 2x1 base plate, which is there. We have 2 of these green 8x1 flat pieces. These go on here, like so. Then a yellow, we have 3 yellow 2x1 pieces and a yellow 10x1 piece. then a dark blue 2x2 piece, and a 2x2 flat silvery vent piece, like so. Then you have a one yellow 3x1 right angled piece, a one yellow piece, and a 6x1 yellow piece, and a silver 2x1 flat vent piece, and a dark blue 2x1. They go on like that. Now we make the piece that turns the ship. So that starts off as a Lego Technic 2x1 piece with a hole in it. And then we have one of these Technic connector pieces, like so. Not sure the name of that one, so if anyone does know, do feel free to add that in the comments. Have a grey half spacer, and a cream Technic connector, which is half cross and half round. I'll show you this quickly. Half cross, half round. That goes on that side there like that. That goes through the hole like so on the Technic 2x1, and then there's a piece like that for turning, and that goes on there like so. So when you turn that'll make the rocket go up and down. Now we go back to a yellow 3x1 right angled piece and a yellow 1 piece. Now we have the box where the coins are collected. That's your standard Lego 2x2 double height box. These are quite often used as post boxes, storage boxes on various vehicles. And then we have a red flat 2x1 vent piece which goes on the top. I'm going to stick all the coins in the box now for the time being because I don't want to lose any. They've all got, the coins are flat round stud pieces. There's a spare one which I'm going to put into the little boy's hand, like so. So you're going to need one to start it up in a minute. As you can see, that piece has gone on there. So you've got the steps there, you've got the turning point there, and then you've got the coin collection box here. Now we start building the top and the sides. So we start off with one of these yellow pieces. I'm sure it's got a curve on the front of it and a 4x1 flat attached to it. So then you put two 4x1 base plates on the above and below it, or below it, I should say, like so. Ignore that last instruction. You put the two on below it like that. Got to do that twice. Shouldn't get it wrong twice. So we've got two of these now. These go on the end here. Now we have a yellow 4x1 brick, and then we have another Technic connector. That's a Technic 2x1 with a hole in it, with so there should be another cream Technic connector with a cross on one side and a round on the other. That goes on there, and a grey half spacer goes on the cross side, like so. That goes on this side here. That's what we got so far. We've got to make another support arm on here, so that starts off as a Technic blue 3x1 piece like that, a Technic blue cross and round connector, and another grey half spacer, which is there. And that piece there goes on there like that. So that's good part of the movement for moving the rocket. Now we're going to work a bit more on that. So we have a Technic tri-connector piece with the cross connectors on it. So we have a Technic 3-axle in grey, and a Technic 1 spacer, which goes on like that. Then we have two of these white Technic connector pieces. They go on like that. Try and show you that. So now here comes the clever bit. So now you have, this is how the space rocket is going to move like that, which is it's relatively simple, but it's quite clever at the same time. So, and it's still quite cool anyway. So now we make the bit at the front. That starts off as a grey 6x1 base plate with 2 yellow round one pieces, a yellow 4x1 piece, 6 of these grey pieces with studs on the sides, and another yellow 6x1 that goes on the top. So that's what you've got. And you put that on its side, and you have 2 yellow 2x1 base plates, 2 dark blue 2x1 flats with a stud in the middle, and a 2x2 with a stud in the middle. And we have 2 of the grey stud pieces, or correction, we have 4 of those, and with 3 stars going in the middle. Like so. And that bit should go on the front. Like so, and now you see that bit turns and that bit looks pretty on the front now. So now we have 2 of the yellow 2x4 flats which go on the top, 2 of the 1 square stud flat pieces go on here as well, and a 8x1 flat which goes on the top here, with another silver 2x1 vent piece for a step that goes on there like so. Checking that still moves. Yep, that's what we got so far for our space rocket ride. Now we build the space rocket. Starts off as a 6x4 red base plate. Flip that over. Have a 2x4 Technic white base plate in white. A dark green 2x1 base plate. And then 2 of the red 2x1 with the groove on the sides, and 2 of the 2x2s, and one of the 2x2s base plates which go on there. So it should look like that. That should make it a bit clearer. Next we put the angled, the triangular angled bit on the front. We've got 6 of the upside down curved roofing pieces in red for the bottom. Put these on. like so. I've got another 4 of those upside down 2x1 curved roofing pieces, and a 2x2 round base plate goes on the bottom. So it should look like that. Then we have a white triangular piece which goes on the front, a green 2x2 base plate, and it should have another 2x2 silvery vent piece, like so. Then we got 6 of these white six of these white 2x1 right angle pieces, which are these ones here. They go on like that. We have a yellow seat for the child. Have a 2x1 with a bit like that in the middle, if I can show you that. I can get the lighting right. You'll see in the instructions anyway. So, and then we have another yellow 2x1 Technic piece with a hole in it, and another white 2x2 base plate, which goes on the back like that. And I have a grey 2x1 right angle piece which goes on the back. Then you have a red 2x1 base plate which goes on the top. A red 2x1, that's a red 2x2, I do apologise, and a red 2x1 with a groove piece on the end. And then 2 of these metallic grey cone pieces with 2 of the red studs on them. Make sure they are red because there's red, green and blue in here. It's not the end of the world if it's not, but now I have a red 2x1 double cheese piece, a laser piece there, now we put the bits on the side of the rocket, so we have 4 of these curved pieces. This is actually quite a nice little build, to be honest with you. Then 2 of these 2x1 curved pieces. Now we put the, so that's what we got so far for it. Now we put the green and blue see-through studs on the side, so it goes green, blue, green, blue, green, blue, like so. I'll do the same on the other side now. Green, blue, green, blue, green, and blue. Now we have a 3-long Technic connector piece. It's hot. 2 of it is cross connector, and the last bit is round connector. That goes in the hole here. Try and show you that. Then you've got a clear 2x1 windscreen piece and a 2x2 red base plate which goes on the back, like so. Now we make the cone for the front of the rocket. So starts off with one of these pieces here. Sometimes actually it's the tail end or the top. You have a round 2x1 flat with a stud in the middle, like so. A mini clear satellite dish, a grey stud, and a red clear stud goes on the front. That's the nose cone done. That goes on the front there. And then you have a tail fin that goes on the back of the rocket here, like so. 2 side fins, like this. These attached to the laser things we stuck on the back. Then the rocket attaches on that hole there where the round piece is. And there we have our moving rocket, which I do quite like. And as you see, the turning mechanism is on the back here. You turn that by hand there. You have we have our first customer for the rocket. He can go in. He can stick his coin in the slot here. I'll help him let go of it. Stick your coin in there, then. Now he's going to climb up 1, 2, and 3. Sorry, you can't really see it right before I do it that way, can you? 1, 2, and 3. Then he can't actually sit in here, which is, but it has been designed so you can sit an adult Lego figure in as well, which is quite good. So now he's going to have a ride. That is a really nice piece of Lego, I think, really. I probably wouldn't spend the £90 on the amusement park stuff to get it, because I couldn't warrant that sort of spend. So, but this is a nice piece of Lego, and if it was a £90 spend in a Lego shop, I would have done it for this Lego set, definitely. If you get a chance to get hold of it at a reasonable price, like I did, I highly recommend it, because it's a really nice little set. It's got movement, it's got a space theme to it. It's just a nice little set. I do quite like it. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you have any comments on this video, do feel free to leave them at the end of the video, and I'll try to give you a mention on my upcoming videos. I am on YouTube and Instagram if you wish to follow me. More followers I get, the more videos I can do, and the more the more Lego and the more Lego I can get to review. Stay safe, keep building, and hope to see you on upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.